now.
Hello and welcome to the formal United Kopitiam. As you see, we are very formal today. We have someone in. I got a call. What is
Yeah.
this? Got a call from unknown. Okay, so welcome to Europa League. Okay, so I think the first topic of the day is Europa League. So I don't see us having any chance anymore after this
Yes.
draw, sadly, to get
Mm.
ourselves into Champions League. So it's only Europa League at the moment. So what do you see? What do you see? How do you think about the fact that we are not in Champions League next season?
Mm, the odds because we call it we we only have to blame it to ourselves. I don't know because the points are up for grabs and then we miss the chance. That's the only chance I think. After all, because we are still playing in Europe. Um, the only thing is, I think the only concern that they are talking about it's about the revenue. It's not as lucrative. Everything is about money nowadays, so it is not as lucrative as playing in Champions League. Maybe not. They say not the same stature, the competition, but I think Europa League has progressed so much that it is a, a, a comparable comparable tournament. I think it's harder. It's harder even to win Europa League compared to Champions League because of the
Okay, I think
number
you
of
yeah
teams
you
involved
you
in it.
you are breaking up
So
quite badly. So
yeah, for me, again,
yep. You are breaking up quite badly, so I'm just gonna take it for here for a while.
yeah,
Yeah, Europa League. How I see it is the Champions League is the second tier of a league. It's for babies.
mm,
To me, it's when you're in Europa League, the size of Manchester United, the club, the size of Manchester United should never be in Europa League. Granted, in the Premier League, there's a lot of good teams playing in, so there's a lot of competition. Uh, to get into Europa League is actually nothing to be ashamed of, but it is actually very shameful because what we want to be compared to is Barcelona and Real Madrid. We want to be compared to the Juventus. We want to be talking about winning the Champions League, not trying to get into Europa League. So definitely, this is a shame. This is not good enough for Manchester United. But this shows the player that we have, and I'm not going to protect the players. The players are the one to blame. Um, but next season, I can't wait for the start of next season. I can't wait for the start of Europa League because not even Europa League, the Premier League. Okay, I can't wait for the start because these seasons, I've been saying that our fitness is gone. So for this season, I would say that the only thing that we can hope for is to end it nicely with the last two games to smash in 5 goal each game. But I don't think so. You see, that's why I'm talking about fitness. Um, when you see Lukaku running on the side, he's the one who bring the ball at pace, and then he passed the ball. He literally stopped running. I was waiting for him to pop up in the box. He never did. So Rashford ran out of people to pass to. So he was in front. He was trying to do his dribble, but there's no one to pass to. The other guy was on the other side. Um, and there's no one in the middle. I was waiting for someone to pop into the box. No one came. That's why I say we are too tired as a team. We are just too tired. And in a game of such magnitude, they just lost focus. They just lost, the ability to pop up in the box. So that's why I'm very very disappointed with yesterday's game. But it's been coming. It's been coming. I've said it since the last few games that we are very tired, and it still shows that we are still very tired. We're not putting up the effort that is synonymous to Manchester United. So if you are in Europa League, we definitely deserve it because Arsenal lost. Chelsea drew with Burnley. There's every little chance that we can get into the top four. We should have beaten Everton, we should have beaten Wolves, but we didn't. That is the real reason why we are in Europa League, not really drawing to Chelsea, not really because we are lost to Man City, but the real reason why we are in is because Everton, is because of Wolf game. These are the game that we should be winning, but we didn't, and we lost badly to Everton. Okay, over to you.
I think both of the games against Everton and Wolves came in at the wrong times. It's either you are showing some ambition in terms of still alive in the Champions League at that time, or just gunning for the what you are gunning for the so-called top four place. So I think um, we should be, like you said, when the club as big as Man United, it's kind of an embarrassment not playing against top tier clubs from the other leagues. But I think the way that we are trying to rebuild the team towards the end, it's about getting the balancing act right. And clearly, something happened that doesn't suit trying to get the players to do. So Everton and Wolves game came in at the wrong time. At that time, we were still same creating the magic that we had in the race. I don't know whether it is between getting the players motivated playing against top tier team, or motivated against sorry uh, playing against a motivated teams that want to show that they can compete with the likes of Man United. So we were at the receiving end of they are doing well actually, because they are into the top 10, because now the so-called big teams are getting bigger from the top 3 or top 4. Now it for me, because the places for in terms of the playing playing in Europe, uh, in the Premier League at the moment, must be in the top 6. That's it. So as long as you are playing consistently gunning for, doesn't matter whether it's Europa League or Champions League. So we can't help but
Okay, we are actually losing you quite badly.
doing something right.
Yeah, we're actually losing you quite badly. Plus, I think I know what you're gonna say. So I sum it up that you say that teams, now there's just top six. They are just very very good teams, and good teams are getting better. So we have to be consistently gunning for the league.
Yep.
And to me, we have to get the league. We cannot be Liverpool, who just consistently gunning for the league but never got the league. And I think I don't think they are able to to get it this season too. I think it's Manchester United to get it. So again, Klopp may end the season with no trophy at all, but who knows? They might win the Champions League. That is to be seen. So what I want to say is, and also you said, yeah, you do not want, you cannot see the balance. Players probably aren't able to get to the level what Oli wants them, and I solely believe it. We don't have the player to do it. We don't have the fitness to do it. And I just still put it onto Mourinho for not being able to get this. I mean, he's the one who
Yeah,
caused
getting the players, the right
the
players.
yeah, he didn't get the players to be fit. So that's why we were the laziest team last season. There is no Manchester United cannot have our players not running at all. Our players have to be pressing maybe half a game. So that's why I see towards the tails end of the game, nobody can run anymore. Even Mata cannot run, so they have to swap them out. So what I'm saying is, I think the fitness has really caused us problem, and the fitness is what failed us this time, this season around, and that's why I cannot wait for what Oli always saying about the preseason. Ollie's been saying about the preseason. Can't wait for it. I can't wait for it, and I believe that next season, once our fitness is up, we can do better, and we have to get a lot of players out, and we have to get a lot of players in. I hope there is
Yep.
no favoritism. And to end it all, I think I can see Pogba leaving. I can see De Gea leaving. So I'm not gonna miss Pogba. I think he can be replaced, but he is the best midfielder at the moment. That is not getting anything in return. So I believe that he will not stay one more season in Europa, hoping for the next one to be Champions League. He will go to Real Madrid, but we cannot get anything less than 150 for him. He has to be 150 to 200. Of course, I want 200 so that we can buy Bruno Fernandes, we can buy Ruben Neves, and I think with Ruben Neves and Fernandes, you can get a lot more team playing in there instead of just Pogba trying
Right.
to do something. Okay, so next up, I think a lot of people are talking about our favorite keeper.
Yeah.
his his ultimately is his mistake that causes the game.
Yeah. Like I
What do you
said,
think?
uh, coming to your point talking about favoritism, I think because what I can see is that for me, my base my intention is clear: getting the right team players. Because you did mention about Pogba, right? You did mention about Pogba. I'm not sure whether I would agree with you saying that he's currently one of the best midfielder in the team at the moment. The
He's in
way
the
that he's
PFA, man.
playing is
He's in the first
I
11.
know, but it's very much inconsistent. The thing is about being a team player. Uh, Maybe the instruction that he gets on the midfield, he gets that free roll kind of play. He's a lazy runner defending. But that's not what he is supposed to do on the field. He's supposed to create that chances, that attacking chances, but he's not doing it because he doesn't get much help. But last night, okay, when we talk about last night's game, the spark that he gets playing on the left side, he can't do it consistently throughout the game. So that's what we are looking at, the fitness of the team. Because last time when we played again under Mourinho era, uh, he likes to get the pressure being done in our own area. So that's why we tend to be the laziest defender. We just block whatever channel that we have without even running or pressuring. So that's pretty much why we were not doing much in terms of fitness, in terms of pressuring or chasing the ball. Okay, talking about the I think we did mention about Romero
Yeah,
starting
yeah,
ahead of the right? So
mm,
because of that, I think because he's still not in the right mind, he still
yeah,
doesn't get that
uh,
the right morale to
mm,
play, and like let alone a big against a big team like Chelsea. The thing is, um, they are trying to get behind him, and then they're trying what the club is trying to do is trying to say that yes, you are indispensable. Whatever run in form that you are going through now, we are still putting our trust in you. It's okay. The outfield players can get the match. Can get the win for us. So as long as you are starting, just keep your heads high, and you're still one of the best player for the league. So sorry, for the club. So I don't know whether they are doing the right thing or not. It's like you're trying to get, what call that, you are trying to get your golden boy to do everything whenever and wherever you ask him to do. Doesn't matter whether he knows what to do or not. So I don't know
yeah.
whether it's the right direction.
Yeah, I mean I've asked for Romero to replace De Gea, but I do not know whether he's just as good as De Gea in stopping balls. But his head is gone. There will be one or two mistakes that he will be doing on the pitch, and today he did one, and it's goal. It's goal. So, but could Romero save it? Save it? I don't know. So, I mean, I still have trust in De Gea, but until the contract is you know what he's doing with the contract. He knows what Manchester United is doing with the contract, and there's a very very clear cut situation with the contract that he won't then be distracted, or then yes, goalkeeper can't be distracted. The concentration has to be 100%. So yes, he's definitely having a big distraction at the moment. He can't save. This season he's been doing very badly. I mean, people have been saying he's been considered over 50 goals. I don't think all are his problem. Our defense is actually the problem, but yeah, he has to be in part of the talk also. Ole's not gonna drop him. I don't see him being dropped for the next two game. But what I can see is leaving. I can see him leaving if we are in the Europa League. I don't think. At least he wants to leave. At least he wants to leave. I don't know whether Manchester United want to let him go, same as Pogba. But if both of them put in transfer requests, they're going to down two. They're going to lose concentration. There's no point staying. That's all I'm gonna say about him. But I don't see Ole dropping him in the next game. Because again, this is just a fine line, right? Whether you drop a person, you say you want to trust him, or you want to drop a person and tell him that, oh, I'm dropping you because you're not playing
So,
properly.
mm,
So it's just a
so
fine line. It's man management. So let's just see whether Ollie has it or not. I do not know whether dropping him would be good. I do not know whether don't drop him would be good. But the next two games, there's no real reason why we should lose. If we lose the next two games, then we are just banter club. We are just worse than Arsenal, and we are still Arsenal. Arsenal got 0 points from three games.
we did have a week to prepare for Chelsea game, So we did have a week to prepare for Chelsea game. So it's like by that time he should have gotten his head right for the game. It's a must win. Like we said the other day, it's a
Yeah,
must win. So
yeah,
whatever it is that's in your mind, you know that you have been carrying the club for the past 6 seasons by being the best player on the pitch. On the field by being the best player on the field for the past 6 seasons, saving our asses for many times. So you should have gotten that into your mind before you even think of getting your big paycheck at the end of the season, whatsoever it is, whether you want to play, whether you want to
yeah.
leave or to play other
And I
clubs or
think
not.
and I think his
Yeah.
contract season have gotten to his head. Even before the World Cup, we got the Spain David De Gea. Now we don't have the Manchester United David De Gea. This Spain David De Gea has been with us for so long already. Yeah, his form is Spain. And talking about Spain, let's move on. Talking about Spain, our beloved Juan Mata. Do you think he still have it at this top level? He's got a very beautiful goal, very good team goal. So do you think he still have it?
Okay. When Mata was brought in, he is playing. He got to play in his favorite position and the position that he's most productive. That means the attacking midfield. That means they call it as false nine nowadays. Yeah,
Yeah,
false
yeah.
nine. The behind the forwards, and that's when he created chances. The run in play, when forwards go wide and you are being the target man in the middle. That means like what happened yesterday when Lukaku got wide, and you see the run in into the box by Mata and also Pogba. So that if you still run, let's say if Ole wants to have such a formation, the diamond formation, by having a by having an attacking midfield, a false nine, um, going forward, I think we can keep Mata. He can still be productive off the bench, but you can see that he can be a good um, a good player 3/4 of the game. That means that he can't play the whole. If you want to keep
Mm,
him playing consistently week in and week out, he needs to be. He shouldn't be. Sorry, he shouldn't be playing the full 90 minutes. He needs to be fresh every time because after turning 31 this year, right? After turning 31 this year, you need to really look into the way that you play. There's no more, we call it, there's no more running at pace. You just need to be smart and create chances for others. You know that you can't run as fast or as much as the younger players, but you know that you can be at the right place at the right time, at the same time defending whenever required, high in the game. So that's the purpose of having a false nine. And then I think last night Ole did a good job playing him there and not playing him wide, whether it's on the right side or on the left side, and then replacing him I think at the 70th mark. I think, yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah.
replaced him with
Or
McTominay, right?
80, I think.
Yeah, around that
And
because
McTominay, oh
again,
my god, McTominay Mata for McTominay. Like, are we chasing a game or are we just defending a game?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
that's the thing. Okay, we talk about Oli later. Okay, so with Mata, to me, I think he's done as a first 11, and his contract is up anyway. I do not
Yeah.
know whether he's going to sign a new contract. He's a he's a he's a player that I will be very very sad to see leave, but
Mm.
we don't need him anymore. To be honest, in the team that we need younger players, we need younger legs, we need and even with him, you see that brilliant flashes here and there, but you don't see it consistent enough. So that's why I don't think he still have it at the top game. Um, yeah, I don't think we need him next season. But the thing is, we're going to lose a lot of players. We have to throw. There's a lot of players right in front of him that needed to be replaced. Young being one of them, Jones being one of them.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know about Bailey. I actually liked him before, but he seems to be
Injury
throwing in
prone.
the last
Mm.
ditch tackling and then getting
Yep.
himself injured.
Injury
So
prone. Yeah.
so he might be off also. Rojo has been off. Darmin has been off. There's so many players in front of him that's gonna be going,
Like I
and
said,
we need
mm,
replacing there. So the top thing is with him, we might not have the financial power to replace him at all.
okay, the thing is, if we are going to do an overhaul of the team, I think I can see Mata staying, but not like you say, like he's not a first 11 anymore. If you want to get the best out of him, he needs to be coming off the bench and at the same time playing at the right position. Like
Yeah,
the position that he played last night, that's the best position that he's been playing
like
all this time.
like I
So
asked you yesterday,
if
which
we are
idiot put him on the right
mm,
side?
which one?
Yeah, like I asked you yesterday, which idiot put him on the right side of the field? He can't do it on the right side of the field.
Mm,
All the CAM we
no,
tried to buy, Henry Mkhitaryan, Shinji Kagawa, Yuan Mata, we're supposed to play a CM, is played on the right, and all of them fail. Can we see it
yeah,
yet?
wait, so that's why that's why the production drop. Why can't you just adapt to the play? Let's say if you buy a player for the brilliant things that he's been doing at that position, why do you need to even buy that player and change his position? I don't get it at all.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's why.
exactly. So that's why we won't go to attack yesterday. Yeah, Mata, Lukaku, they played very well. Rashford didn't play very well in the first half of the game, but I think after
I
that,
think
nothing.
they should have dropped
Yeah,
Rashford.
yeah. Even after that goal, nothing. Everyone said Lukaku played first well, but after that goal, nothing, nothing. I see nothing. The thing is, our attack is insipid. Our attack has no bite at all. Rashford, I don't know what happened to him. Lukaku, you see what happened when there's Lukaku? Yes, he has that wonderful chip to Shaw, which then Shaw passed it, cut it
Yeah,
back to
yeah,
Mata.
but
Yeah, that's
you,
very
you
one
can
good,
see throughout the
but
game,
it's
he
one
has
move.
improved his first touches.
I don't think he's improved his first touch. He still doesn't improve touch. If he's
That
if
last
he's running, and then the ball comes
moment,
in from his back, he can't keep the ball. The ball has passed him so many times, and what he's good at is push other defender, and then push players away, and then get the ball from there, like shoulder to shoulder
but
barge,
I
and
think the
then
only thing
that's the
last
only
night
thing
is
he's
that
good for.
playing him with the partner, he needs a partner up front, like what he used to play with Belgium. He needs a partner. When he has a partner, there's a confidence that he has whenever he wants to whenever he wants to attack or create chances. So
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, he didn't get the best partner out of Rashford last night. Maybe we did in our predicted lineup. We did say that it is the best time to drop Rashford and put Martial in or Sanchez.
Mm.
Even start
Mm.
Sanchez because we need to get the best out of Sanchez based on that
But you
huge
see,
pay.
Sanchez came out yesterday towards the end when everyone is tired. Still, nothing was created. So something is wrong with the attack. It's lacking bite. I mean, we control after we wanted to attack, we controlled, but then again, we created nothing. How can our attack, Manchester United attack, created nothing? I can only go back to fitness, and everybody is unfit. Everybody up front is unfit. Full stop. Sanchez is not fit. He just run around. That's all, and did nothing. Lukaku has no first touch. He couldn't contribute to the build-up play, and that's Lukaku. I mean, if you play to his strength, then yes, he can be very good. Put him in the box and just have everyone bombing in and around him and give him good crosses. We can't have good crosses, so that's why our attack has suffered. And where's the lot yesterday? He's not even on the bench. He's our best crosser. Young, finish. So that's why the attack, on the right side we have Young, who can
Mentioned,
who can't attack.
that's why. That's why I mentioned Young can't cross the ball like he used to anymore. So why can't we play him in the midfield? Just
Yeah.
simply ask him to pressure
And
whoever
Dalot
it
is
is that
not there
runs.
yesterday. That's the thing of attack. I mean, attack has nothing. Only Shaw trying to do something, but he's still a defender. He went up on the left side. Pogba is on the right, and there's just not enough support. There's no support because Lukaku is stuck in the middle, not doing anything. If he goes to the right side, then he cannot create space, because he doesn't have first touch to play one touch pass. So that's why we lack the avenue. When you put Lukaku in the middle, everybody knows how you're gonna play, and there's no wing. There's no wing yesterday. There's no wing play yesterday.
We
So
don't. We don't have them. You know,
we don't have overlap. You know why? Where's the overlap? You see, the one time the overlap, that Shaw went up there, and we got a goal. So the attack was non-existent yesterday. Okay, so I think until we fix our fitness problem, until our players can run again next season, we cannot we will not be able to win against big team like Chelsea, against Arsenal, yeah, against all these big team, Man City, Liverpool. We are
and,
far ahead. We have to bring that
you know,
fitness back into the team.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright, so I think let's go to the point.
The last
Ta-da!
always.
Sack Ollie.
Are you asking for Ole to be sacked? Come on, man.
I'm not asking him to sack. I'm just asking you what your opinion. A lot of people has been asking him for him to sack, saying he's not big enough a manager for the team. He's not. So what do you think about it?
Okay, he just signed a 3-year contract. For me, that's not even
Should be
the
discussed.
strongest point for yeah,
Uh,
that's not the strongest point for me to keep him. Uh, the thing is, he came in mid-season. He came in mid-season with the bulk of the team still influenced by Mourinho's style of play. Motivation was low, and then he didn't get the right mentality from the players to really press the game throughout the season. So for me, I see like what I think I don't know whether I will take back the support that I throw against that I throw for Mourinho in the first season that he had. Sorry, in the first half of the season that he had. But for me, Ole needs a fresh start. That means whatever it is, whatever calls or whatever ratings, whatever judgment that we want to put him, he needs to be starting it. And later, mid-season, that's when we have to put a report card. That means
yeah,
where has he, how far has he bring the team mid-season, and then
yeah.
again throughout the again maybe towards the end of the season. So for me, now is not the time for us to call for all this sacking, but
Mhm.
we need to really show him that he can start that revitalization of Man United the way that we used to be. So he needs like I said, he needs to bring in team players, team players, not individual players. Individual players, because I'm not a huge favorite. I already mentioned it so many times. I'm not a huge favorite of building a team around a player, a particular player. Everybody needs to be playing for the team and not playing with an individual. So when we cut, let's say, whenever the season, whenever we require big a big personality or a big motivation, and we put it against an emotional player like what we are having right now, like Pogba and others. You know what? These big egos. Like I said, if you look at the way that Wolves are playing, the way that not just Wolves, I think Watford are playing, they are team players. They are playing for the team. They are playing for the team. There are no bigger ego than the team itself. So maybe Ole needs to bring that back. Ole needs to bring that back. We should be supporting him and get him the right team players and not individual players for Man United. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you see Pogba is not going to be able to do it by himself also. He is not an superstar at that level. He's not Messi, he's not Ronaldo. He needs a player behind him to be defending because he's not going to run back. And he needs attackers in front of him to make that movement because he is a very creative player. I always been saying Pogba should be attacking, not defending. So when Ole
That's
talk about Pogba defending, I was cringing. I was like, why send him to attack? He can attack. He has score goal. He can assist. Why should
just put it behind
yeah,
the
he's
attacker.
tall. So what? Put him in the. He can assist.
Oh,
Ah, look at his
McTominay there.
assist.
Just come in, just defend.
Yeah, put McTominay, put it in the back, put Herrera in the back. Ask him to go to the front and link up with
Different
the three players in
and then
front of him. But I think Ole sees a problem, fitness being it. Ole sees a problem. He said there's nothing he can do. The players are very retired at the moment, and this because of Mourinho lah. So I've been saying. So yeah, I cannot be calling the Ole's hate because of what Mourinho has built. This is
yeah.
Mourinho's team, but can we even judge him next season if the board doesn't give him any money? Again,
I think
he would.
the board given the way the season goes at the moment, not just the league, but the way that we play in the Champions League and also the FA Cups and also
Mm,
the FA Cup. So domestically we are bad, and then don't even start talking about European the Champions League. So
mm,
for me, if I think the board has already aware of the situation, and then they are trying. That's why I'm saying they are trying to get the balancing act of supporting some players and also getting the players to realize that maybe you're not fit to be a Man United player anymore. So
yeah. Then play him.
you can't do a total overhaul because that requires a lot of money. You can't do a total overhaul,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we need to
yeah.
be smart and we need to be prudent in terms of play, in terms of getting the right players. So that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Ole is just showing to. I hope that's what he's doing. Okay, because if he's doing it, it's brilliant because he was smiling at the end of last game. So if it's brilliant, if he's doing it quietly, because it's like, we are in the Europa League, we need to rebuild. Give me money. And if it's,
Yes. Yes.
sometimes you have to play politics at that level. So yeah, let's hope he's doing that. So we have I think we are about 30 minutes in, so let's quickly wrap it up with our
Yes.
players
Yes.
rating. I have to get this picture out of the way. So let's start with De Gea.
The year deserve a three.
Yeah. He made a good
He
save
dropped that
though.
freaking ball. It shouldn't be dropped.
Yeah,
So
yeah. But
yeah.
but
So that
but I will give him a 4 because he still
for
he still have very good hands, but he did lost concentration. So yeah, probably a 3.5 then if I give him a 4. How about Young?
yeah. Ashley. Okay. Last night, Ashley Young. I will give him a. It was a better performance against. It was a better performance compared to the Man City game. So I'll give him a five. Actually, the way that he defended, the way that he defended. But
Okay,
when
the
he
way he
tries to look,
defended, you say why the way he defended? Because everyone goes through his channel. Hazard is there. He's not afraid of him. Nobody goes through Shaw's channel. It's like nobody's afraid of him. Everyone's attacking his side. So
well
I,
last night, he defended well last night. So
if you're being
it's still
targeted in that way and the goals come through your side,
he's being targeted
he's
because the
weak.
opposing players are expecting crosses from him. So they're keeping him on the back foot. So every time when he tries to surge forward, you can see that players around him, and then there are limited options for him to cross the ball. So that's why it was
And that's not
his
doing.
crosses were
Yeah, he's
yeah.
not doing it. To me, he's not doing he can't do it on either end. So what for? What for? The lot. I will put the lot in, even if it's unfit. I'll put the lot in. I'll give him a 4. What do you give him?
Who is it? Young.
Young.
Yeah, I give him a five. So it's 4.5 for him.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Defense: Lindelof, Smalling. Oh, sorry, Bailey.
Smalling.
I kept calling Smalling. Yeah,
Bailey.
Bailey.
Okay. I will give him because Bailey. It was a two-footed challenge. You know what? Last night we did get a very lenient referee. Two of the challenges. I think one came from Bailey. He could have gotten a red card. By that two-footed lunge. Um,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that
I'll give
was.
Bailey. before the injury. Yeah, before the injury, I
Mm.
think I will give Bailey and Lindelof. Uh, Bailey would deserve a five, and maybe Lindelof deserve five also. Both of them gets a five for me.
Yeah, I give them a five. They didn't put anything wrong, but they didn't
I,
do anything special either. Shaw.
Okay. Luke Shaw is very enterprising, but if you notice, most of the we call that most of the attack, most of the dangerous attacks, dangerous attack, the run in place came from his side, but he did well absorbing the pressure. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him a and then at the same time that assist that he gave to he's involved in the build up play, right? So
I just wish
he's
he does
involved
it
in the
more,
yeah. For
but
me, I
he's
think
yeah.
he deserve a 6.5.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6.5. Because I think he deserves more.
Yeah.
I think he should be doing more, but I don't think he can because he played
Mm,
most of the games. So
yeah.
he's more tired than everybody else. Matic.
Nemanja Matic, I think when you say static Matic, but yesterday he wasn't
Yeah,
static, but his
yeah,
positioning
he's
was
better.
his positioning was right. He managed to weave through and create that link between the defense and the attack. He gets a six for me. Yeah, six,
Yeah,
six, 6.5.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll go with six. I go with six. That midfield yesterday was very very good.
yeah.
Okay. Herrera.
Oh, I will give him a seven. Definitely. I think because of his presence and energy, that's what keep that's what keeping Chelsea not really attacking much. I think the way that he plays yesterday, like you said, that's why whenever we get through big games, we definitely miss him. So yesterday I will give him a seven.
Mm. Yeah, he was everywhere on the field.
Yeah,
Um,
he gives that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll give 6.5. So six and
yeah.
a
So.
half.
Mm,
Yeah. Because I don't see him much better than Matic is yesterday, so I give him
yeah.
6.5. Yeah. So Pogba,
Pogba, it'll be a six for me.
I'll give you 6.5 too.
Yeah,
Uh, I can't put 6.25. Let's go for 6.5. Because I think all I have no problem with all three of the midfield yesterday.
yeah.
Pogba was trying to make some things
Yeah,
happen, but again,
midfield-wise,
the front
they
is the
were doing
front.
stuff. Mm,
It was the front that actually, lost the idea, and then he has no one to
yeah,
pass to. So,
mm,
and all three of them are quite enterprising, if you use that word. They're hardworking.
yes.
Um, Pogba is the one trying to make things happen. Herrera tried to push forward, but I don't think he can push forward that much. So that's why there's nothing happening at the front. And you put McTominay in, I was like, why? Why? These are not the creative players that you need. They are not creative at all. But anyway, let's move. Mata.
Juan Mata, okay, he gets seven for me for scoring that goal. Yeah, it was a good goal. He played at the right position, so yeah, continue to play
If I
him.
give Matis Herrera Pogba 6.5, I'll give Mata 6.5 also.
I'll give him
Um,
seven because
yeah,
only because of goal. So we've
yeah,
been missing
because
goal
after
for
that
man,
goal,
I think for a couple of games already. We haven't scored in 2 games,
for
man.
breaking that
So
duck,
that yes. That goal actually deserve it deserve he deserves a seven because he gives that motivation by scoring that goal. So that means that yes, we can score goals if you put me or if you put and play the right put the others in the right position and play the way that they want it to play. So yeah,
yeah, and Mata is, he can really find a pocket of space right in the middle, which I think a lot of players are losing their ability to do. I don't know why. It's such easy positioning to do. But anyway, yeah, I think 6.5, 7 about there lah, but I don't think he did much more. Just that goal. I think he's
yeah.
giving a point just that goal. Okay, Lukaku.
Lukaku gets a 6.66, a six for me. But yeah. That flick though, yeah, I
Only
love that
that
flick.
flick,
But
and
six,
then he did nothing again. So I'm giving him 5 against 5.5.
so 5.5.
Yeah, I think he's gone. He should be gone. He should be gone. Rashford. Oh, Rashford. 4.
Third is a three for me by doing
3.
nothing.
3.5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Still the
Yeah,
same.
yeah. And like I say, I think he just has injury that hasn't been dealt with. He's not fit enough. But why is he playing? Why? Why Martial is on the bench? I mean, everyone's not playing well. But then again, we don't know. We don't know. It's always Rashi. Oli always call him Rashi. He's always Rashi. Where's Martial? So
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but the thing is, anyone that Oli puts in, we're gonna complain because everyone has their flaw at the moment. So we do not know which one is good, which one is bad. But what I can tell you is the future is not gonna be Lukaku. I hope he doesn't see it. The future is not gonna be with Sanchez. So it should always be Rashford, and Martial and someone else. I mean, Lingard is also not part of the future. I always been saying Lingard, they're not gonna win any Champion League, any league with they're not. Lingard is not a first 11 starter. Mata is not. So in this one whole team, I can see a lot of players being changed. But that's a story for next season. So I think player rating. Tell us whether you agree, whether you disagree. Do you like Lukaku? Should I give him any lower, or any higher? Rashford.